So the penultimate round of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying series comes alive with Group D rivals Benin Republic and Nigeria locking horns. The Cheetahs against the Super Eagles. It is the third time both nations are having to face off this year with a win apiece to celebrate. Benin Republic getting victory over Nigeria in the race for the 2026 World Cup. Ironically, that game took place in Côte d'Ivoire. It was a 2-1 success for Gernot Rohr's side back then. A game that led to the sack of Finidi George, Super Eagles manager. Well, the Nigerian side under the leadership of Osine Guavon had a chance to get their pound of flesh in the month of September. One to remember for the Nigerian side, a 3-0 success against Gernot Rohr's team at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Uyo. Set the stage for Nigeria to go on this unbeaten run so far after 4 matches, where they have amassed 10 points and are yet to concede a single goal in the race for the continental showpiece that will be attended by 24 nations, but hosted by Morocco in about a year time. And it is quality aplenty for the two managers to play around with, and both nations coming to this first and second. The Nigeria Super Eagles already assured of a place in the AFCON courtesy of a 1-0 victory for Libya against Rwanda earlier today. So Benin Republic know if they beat Nigeria, they will have a glorious chance to be the second team from Group D to march into the Continental Fiesta. Just before we get into the starting exercise for the two nations and the drama as it has started unfolding, let's get into the anthems of the two nations. First off will be that of the visitors, Nigeria, and after we enjoy that for the great people of Rwanda's rivals in the past, this time around Benin Republic. It is all about passion in every single fraction. The stars ready to align for the two nations. Nigeria Super Eagles with the all-green outfits. We love to call it Ugu Green in this part of the world. The Super Eagles playing from right to left. It is rainy conditions at the Stade Felix Houphouët-Boigny in Abidjan, with the team on yellow being Benin Republic, who are playing from left to right. So we delve into the starting 11 for the two sides. It is Osine Guavon who's made several changes to his team. Beat Libya by 1-0 in Uyo last month. As Victor Boniface, Moses Simon, and Frank Onyeka have dropped out of the starting XI, with Victor Osimhen returning to the national team after missing out on the action last month courtesy of injury issues. And Kelechi Iheanacho, the man who these days plays for Sevilla in the Spanish La Liga, being given a nod to start, and also an experience for a man making his debut with the national team. Gabriel Jeremiah Adedayo Osho, a 26-year-old who plays for Auxerre in France. Stuck around with Luton Town in England for 4 seasons before moving on to France. Now he has a chance to enjoy the Super Eagles romance, hoping that at the end he will dance with the fans. The other stars on the pitch for the Nigerian contingent, who come into this game with the knowledge that they are already through to the Continental Fiesta. There's Stanley Nwabali in goal, shielded by 3 men in defence. Calvin Bassey, William Troost-Ekong, the captain of the side. And the debutant Osho with Wilfred Ndidi and Alex Iwobi alongside Bruno Yemechi and Olaino as players ahead of that back three. Yemechi and Aino wouldn't mind having to play as wing backs. And Ademola Lookman alongside Kelechi Iheanacho are supporting Victor Osimhen, who's been in glorious form for his team Galatasaray in Turkey, and assisting. He's third on the all-time list of greatest goal scorers for the Nigerian national team, just behind the legendary Rashidi Yekini and also the great man Segun Odebami, who helped Nigeria win the Nations Cup in 1980. Osimhen on 22 goals. If he can score one tonight, he will go at par with the great Segun Odebami on 20 goals. If he can score twice tonight, then he'll push himself clear to become the second all-time scorer for the Nat team, just behind Rashidi Yekini. So we delve into the team that Gernot Rohr has put together. They have a corner kick right now. Benin Republic, we've seen just about 5 minutes of action. It is Benin Republic nil, Nigeria nil. And the man Olaito, Junior Olaito, certainly does have a Yoruba name, or doesn't he? He's set to take this corner kick for Benin Republic. It's one of the standout players for them. Someone who has scored goals in the past in this qualifier series. Features for Grenoble Foot 38. That's one to start with Troyes in France. Olaito with that corner kick for Benin Republic, and now twing out from the right-hand side of attack. Calvin Bassey clears out for Nigeria. Possession back to Benin Republic, who have also in their setup goalkeeper Danjinu, Roche Tijani, Uware Mumuni, Dialmeida Hassan, Doku, Steve Munier, and also Tosin. Because there's a massive connection between Nigeria and Benin Republic, and certainly is a Yoruba community in that part of the continent too. So you're going to have a few of these Yoruba names representing Benin Republic. Certainly have to watch out for Steve Munier, who's 30, plays for Augsburg in Germany. Joined them from Brest. To call that team Stade Brestois from France. It's one of the top scorers for Benin Republic amongst the guys in this squad, as we now focus on the action proper. Benin Republic coming forward from the center. Nigeria having to defend. They have the ball in the penalty area, squared into that territory for Stanley Nwabali. Great job done by Junior Olaito. And the Super Eagles really have to be very careful with these quick runs by the Cheetahs, who want to work hard enough to show that they not cheat their way to success here, the Cheetah. It is the fastest animal in the animal kingdom, a cheetah. They will not to be that fast to go with the name for themselves tonight. Throwing for Nigeria Super Eagles. Just a reminder, the three African champions are playing from right to left. Arsenal Gavon just dishing out some instructions to his boys. It's raining over there in Abidjan. Throwing for Nigeria will be taken by the brilliant Bruno Yemechi. So Ademola Lookman, who many see as the #1 favourite for the African Footballer of the Year award ceremony to take place later this year. Lookman found Osimhen. Osimhen returned the ball to Calvin Bassey. This is a confident Nigerian side who are spreading the ball now, trying to take advantage of the beautiful pitch. A pitch that hosted so many matches in the Africa Cup of Nations earlier this year. In fact, the Super Eagles played on this pitch several times. Had some victories and also defeats. So yeah, get ready to read out your comments too. It's very interactive what we do here as Femi and the gang. At the moment, no goals to report to you, but in Group D, which is the group for the Super Eagles, earlier today we saw Libya go away from home to win. They really needed to win to give themselves any chance at all of qualifying for the Mundial after losing 3 points and 3 goals to Nigeria, courtesy of their misdemeanors last month. So they have 4 points and a -4 goal difference. Rwanda second with 5 points and a -3 goal difference. It's Benin Republic on 6 points and a 0 goal difference. They are second. As things stand, now the scoreline is even Stevens 0-0. Benin Republic will be on 7 points and Nigeria will go on 11 as things stand with a +7 goal difference. Super Eagles yet to concede a single goal in this qualifying race. Something I'm sure they'll hold on to as much as they can. I can see your predictions and expectations on WhatsApp and through X Nigeria Info FM. From Yoko says Mr. Chuma, this Benin Republic side are really looking forward to some massive action tonight. It is even more of your thoughts. Good evening, Mr. Rhymes. Always a pleasure to hear you. I pray Nigeria wins tonight. My ticket is on them. Oh, great job you guys are doing. Smart Daniel from Shangota with that message on WhatsApp. Good evening, Chuma. Nothing can stop us from winning tonight. Nigeria all the way. Toby from Adodo in Ogun State. This one says, hi Chuma, my fave. We don't even need to play this match. Same Libya helped us qualify without kicking a ball. We should beat Benin Republic, Silisha. Thank you for all your nice thoughts. So we take you back to the action. It is restarts for the Super Eagles, really battling to ensure that if for nothing, they maintain that momentum of not conceding in this qualifying race. We see it return. A huge boost to the Nigerian setup. Seems to be that ease of play for Ademola Lookman every time Osimhen comes in picture. Just having the pictures on my screen disappearing for a bit. So guys trying to ensure that that can return. It's a challenge really from the source itself. Apparently, like I mentioned, it's raining heavily. The Stade Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium, but again Stade means stadium already, in Abidjan. So I'm sure that rainy condition has led to signals fluctuating up from that territory. I'll be back to describing the act for you in a second or two. For now, I can keep squeezing in the thoughts. Nigeria will win tonight. Bolaji from Ikorodu has that one. Mr. Chuma, the last I agree, especially Nigeria is winning this one. No fan from Lekki is sharing thoughts with us. I'm just going over to YouTube, where we also are streaming live to take your lovely thoughts and expectations and predictions around this game. It is nice to have you join us for this, especially for our audience in diaspora who are keen to follow this game somehow. You can always drop your thoughts there and I'll pick up from there and read it out for everybody to the broadcast right now. Benin Republic, Nigeria 0 after just over 11 minutes of action. We'll go yet to report to you the Benin Republic team getting just 2 victories out of 4 games coming into this one. Those were wins against Rwanda 3-0 and Libya 2-1. They also suffered defeats in the hands of Nigeria Super Eagles 3-0 and a 2-1 beating by Rwanda, and that goal difference is 0. They have conceded as many as they have scored. It feels like that has cancelled things out. Really keen to see what Gabriel Osho add to this Nigerian. Now he has a chance to reach out for the Super Eagles. So lovely, really having to save on more of your thoughts as the pictures return to my screen in a bit. That will happen shortly, I can imagine. Still Benin Republic, Nigeria 0. Osne Wavon trying to use this to prove that he is enough to become the permanent manager of Super Eagles, because as I speak to you right now, he's still interim. The Nigeria Football Federation have been reported to be setting a foreign manager for the national team. even though the latest stories seem to suggest that the absence of funds could be a motivating factor, more so with good results so far. I want to stick around with Austin Eguavoen heading into the World Cup qualifiers next year. But as things stand, nothing is cast in stone. This is a chance though for Austin to show that he deserves to hold on to that job on a permanent basis after failing to qualify for the 2022 World Cup in Nigeria with 2 draws against Ghana in the final round of qualifying and having to lose out really through the head-to-head away goal rule and all of that. So it is pulsating action elsewhere beyond Nigeria's fixture. Just to go through what else we're having as tonight football today. It is Madagascar who lost to Tunisia by 2-3 in Group A of the qualifying series. We saw Lesotho beat Central African Republic by 1-0 in Group B. While in Group E, Equatorial Guinea and Algeria shared the spoils 0-0. For Group F, it was Niger Republic 4, Sudan 0. And in Group K, South Sudan 3, Congo 2. With Burundi and Malawi playing out a 0-0 draw in Group L. So matches are plenty across the continent in this race for the year 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Several nations have already qualified for the competition, including the host Morocco and the likes of the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. So, countries that really have been outstanding in the qualifying race so far for the competition. Waiting for the first goal, still hasn't come yet. We know how the Super Eagles had to battle before they scored against Libya. So that could be a motivating factor, more so with the presence of Victor Osimhen, who's had some glorious touches in the early exchanges. Seems to be that synergy that should exude energy when he has the partnership with Ademola Lookman. Feels like both of them will be handing over the baton, unlike Osimhen, to Lookman as regards the CAF Awards. It took Nigeria a whooping 25 years from, I think that 24 now, from 1999 to 2003 to have a Nigerian named as African Footballer of the Year. Nwankwo Kanu was the last in 1999, and Okocha, Mikel Obi, Vincent Iyama, Ahmed Musa, all of these players came close but never won the award. Osimhen got it for Nigeria in 2023, and now we're just about to have potentially another Nigerian in Lookman getting the award in successive years. You see what rains, he pours. And that's the reality as to good news now for Nigeria Super Eagles. Just about 19 minutes of play, and just gonna have my guys wrap things up for me as to getting this to happen. Magical stuff for a Benin Republic team who know that against Nigeria tonight could be great news, and they have scored that opening goal, Benin Republic. It is a Nigerian side who have conceded for the first time in this AFCON 2025 qualifying series. It was always going to be Elro's team, or wasn't it, to crack the code against Nigeria. Stanley Wabali will be asking himself a few questions as to what exactly happened. But the hosts have done it again, like they did against Nigeria in the World Cup qualifying series in Dijon several months back. Well, back then they conceded first but came back to score 2 and get a 2-1 success over the Super Eagles. But tonight they have scored first. It's Benin Republic 1, Nigeria 0. I'm just wondering if the fact that the Super Eagles came into this game knowing that it was going to be an easy reality for them already making it to the Nations Cup would have been something that has led to them being a bit lackadaisical by their high standards. So it's the home nation going on 9 points as things, and if they can maintain this scoreline or even better it, the Super Eagles will remain on 10 points. That's how it is at this moment. So Benin pushing themselves to a better place in this race to qualify for the AFCON. In fact, for Benin Republic, this win will ensure that Rwanda cannot catch them anymore. So a victory against Nigeria, and they would have Nations Cup as well. It's the third in that group with one more game to go is Rwanda, who have just 5 points. Even if they won their final game, they will be on 8, and that will not be enough to catch Benin Republic. Will be on 9 if they can hold on to this 0 advantage and get us over Nigeria Super Eagles. But they still want to come in that. It is practically the highest profile game on right now, but we also do have our eyes on the game in Group L. Burkina Faso against Senegal. From African champion Senegal against a team who lost to Nigeria the AFCON 2013 final in Burkina Faso. No goal have been scored yet after 19 minutes. Scoreline still even Stevens 0-0. How many times? And, one is in our studio because it's soundproof. You don't really know what's happening outside. I've just been told by my guys that it's raining. It's raining profusely right here in Victoria Island. And you know what happens with rain in this part of the world? Many times the power goes off or the satellite network signals disappear, and that's the challenge I seem to be having right now. So hopefully the rain subsides in a bit and we can have my pictures back on my screen. So it's not just raining in Abidjan, it's also raining in Victoria Island in Lagos as well too, where we are broadcasting this game from our world-class studio of 99.3 Nigeria. Let me go back to your comments on social media, X at Nigeria 4FM, the WhatsApp portal as well, and also YouTube. I just have to take my time to give myself alternatives to go through, while hoping that my pictures come alive again in a bit. So I can see you talking on WhatsApp and also through X. YouTube as well, the comment section. Otumba Oyebanjo from Isolo Kingdom says, good evening, Chuma. The dedication of our boys should give us satisfaction so that there will be celebration and jubilation on the streets of Nigeria. Go Super Eagles of Nigeria, Otumba Oyebanjo with that. Thank you for your thoughts. Let's see this comment from Fred from Ikorodu. And Fred, I'm afraid that perhaps you've not been listening right. If you have been listening right, then your comments will not really come up at this time, because like I mentioned to you, we had got commentary mood, of course, describing the action for you until the signal went off courtesy of the downpour, and I've said that a few times. So if you're listening right, you would have known that that's the reason you're not having word-for-word commentary at this time. Just stick around and be patient a bit. We should have the signal back in a bit. On X at Austin_Cheku says, good evening, Mr. Chuma. Mr. President is looking for you, okay? Says that Osimhen will score by 3-0. Derek Titus 007, your words are, say my name on radio, boss. I've always been your hardened listener, according to you, from Nigeria Info to our sister station, Cool FM. Nigeria will win, and the show will be great, you say. Let's hope for something to be excited about in a bit. Damilare from Ayobo says, I predict it's going to be Nigeria 2, Benin Republic 1. And Roberts is also speaking to me as well. Just seeing my guy Femi Taiwo walking into the studio to say, Chuma, how far now? I can help you with the remote and check out for something else to give you alternatives. Good evening. We have considered, oh yeah, I mentioned that, Nigeria trailing by 0-0. Mohamed Tijani, thank you for your thoughts. It looks like certain things are usual things in Nigeria. Anytime rain falls, these things just seem to be recurring decimals in court. So still Benin Republic 1, Nigeria 0. The team on yellow, Benin, attacking from left to right. Nigeria Super Eagles on the Ugu green outfit in quotes, playing from right to left. So far tonight, they haven't gotten it right, and that's why they trail by a goal to nothing. It's the first time they are conceding a goal in 5 matches in this qualifying series. Just quickly to update you on the Burkina Faso Senegal fixture. Still no goal scored in that one. 0-0. Some of these high-profile sides ready to exude quality on the pitch. International window offering us football elsewhere too, with the UEFA Nations League on the cards tomorrow. Same thing with the World Cup qualifying race for South America. Just feels every continent has their own priorities. In Africa is the qualifying race for the AFCON. In South America is the qualifying race for the 2026 World Cup. In Europe, it's the UEFA Nations League. And looks like my G, Femi, has now found a solution for me. But Femi, before you head out of the studio, I have to be sure which channel exactly you found, because I cannot find that here. So you can check the number and confirm that for me so we can get back into the action as to describing what exactly is happening. Not really sure what to read out of your face. What is your face saying? The Benin Republic leading Nigeria by a goal to nothing. And I just finally have those pictures to get back to describing the drama for you. Tough times really don't last, that's what they say. Thank you so much, Femi, as we can get back to the action finally. So officially it's just 26 minutes of play so far at the Stade Félix Houphouët-Boigny in Abidjan. Femi, one bottle of water for you from my end. The Benin Republic or Nigeria nil. Come from the right hand side of attack. Ball squared in. Waba punches out. Nigeria almost messing things up with William Troost-Ekong trying to stabilize his defense. Calvin Bassey struggled a bit with his clearance, and the assistant referee having to point his flag at a direction. Not too sure what exactly Nwabali was doing with that cross, but he went out of touch before Calvin Bassey had a touch. Still, it's a corner kick, Benin Republic from the right hand side of attack. This one taken by Olaito, evades everybody. The possession remains with the West African nation. It's 1v1. What a clearance this! Benin are not done though with the cross from the right hand side. Nigeria and their 6s and 7s really looking like a discombobulated bunch right now. Victor Osimhen cannot understand what his boys are doing as to defend it. When Nigeria thought that they had put the Beninois side offside, but they didn't. So there was a genuine chance. Just trying to be sure made that last minute clearance. I suspect he may have been the captain of the Nigerian team. Potentially that one could have been William Troost-Ekong. We'll have a chance to watch the replay again. But that was a game-saving tackle, because that could have been the second goal for the Cheetahs, who still have possession. They're putting Nigeria under immense pressure in this. Have the ball from that right hand side of attack towards the center. Quick 1-2. The Super Eagles, Kevin Denko. They really are struggling here in defense. Cross will come through from that right again for the Benin team. And finally, Nigeria can heave a sigh of relief. Not too sure what's happening to Super Eagles in this, as Doku had shots on goal, but just couldn't do anything with that. His attempt way off target. Nwabali with the ball. Player down for Benin Republic. That's the man, Junior Olaito. As Gennaro Raw watches, he knows 80% of the Super Eagles team, the players playing like the back of his hand, because he was their coach for 5 years plus. Qualified Nigeria for the 2018 World Cup with a game to spare. Qualified Nigeria for the 2019 Nations Cup with a game to spare, leading the Super Eagles to get bronze in that competition. Was sacked just before we had the 2021 AFCON that took place in early 2022. So watching the presence of the new kid on the block. It's not like he's a kid that much. Gabriel Osho has a chance to give us a show tonight. Misplaced possession again on misplaced pass by Spriggle. They return the ball to Benin Republic one more time. I'm going to be hoping to find Junior Laito again from this right. It really has been a handful for Nigeria so far. Mumuni as well on jersey number 11 for them, but giving the Super Eagles a chance to recover. Now they can be some composure for the three-time African champions. And we'll be very keen to have Wilfred Ndidi hold on to that ball, which is a reality now. Alex Iwobi twists and turns to William Trustig. Calvin Bassey this time around. He walks towards that halfway side pitch and finds the ball to the Fulham man, Alex Iwobi. Iwobi's pass. Just going to bring in Bruno Yemechi. Back to Alex Iwobi, who moves towards the right-hand side this time around. The ball around the centre circle area for Nigeria. Calvin Bassey there with a heavy touch, but he recovers to regain possession. He's fouled. Free kick for Nigeria, this one. It's from over 40 yards out, so it's a territory that cannot be a direct free kick. Will have to be an indirect one. We've seen half an hour of football played so far at the Stade Felix Houphouët-Boigny. It is Benin Republic 1, Nigeria 0. Super Eagles have already qualified for the AFCON, courtesy of the fact that Libya beat Rwanda 1-0 away from home earlier today. As things stand, it will be Nigeria topping the group and qualifying. Benin Republic will finish second. However, there could be a Benin Republic to go top of the group in the final round matches in Nigeria. The Super Eagles, if they go on to lose this and lose their next game, to be against Rwanda. Free kick taken by Ademola Lookman as an indirect one into the penalty area of Benin Republic, led by the West African nation. Neighbors to Nigeria, they are. Right now, friendships have been thrown out of the way. It's about being able to accentuate and exude quality and brilliance. And that quest to not just score goals, but also to get all 3 points. And be part of the continent's best in Morocco 2025. The referee spotted arrangement when that free kick was taken by Nigeria. So they have a free kick now, Benin Republic. It's going to feel like a goal kick because it is in their penalty area. Goalkeeper Danjunu decides to take it short, and then there's a long ball into Nigeria's half. The Super Eagles will regain possession with Alex Iwobi around the centre circle area. He goes back to Calvin Bassey. Both of them play for Fulham in England, in the Premier League to be precise. Fulham have had a decent season so far this term, especially Alex Iwobi. He's had a great time really for that team. The hope of Nigerian fans will be to see him showcase that same quality. Now he's donning the shirt of his national team. For the Super Eagles, Bruno Yeme working hard. Play goes towards the right hand side for Nigeria. So to the presence of Laino in this possession with Super Eagles from the right side of play. That's the territory where Kelechi Iheanacho operating. It's not been that privileged Iheanacho in recent times to start matches for the Super Eagles, as a throw to well Nigeria, taken quickly by Ola Aina from the far side. That's the right hand side of attack. Aina goes past his marker with some overlapping run. This one, French defender, and he's out. Free kick for Nigeria in the 30th minute from the right hand side attack. Aina, part of the Nigerian to enjoying their football in the Premier League. I spoke about Calvin Bassey and Alex Iwobi for Aina. He and Ewawoni play for Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. Another team really riding on the crest of a wave. Yeah, they may have lost their fixture last weekend, but they went into the last set of Premier League matches third on the table. They're not too far away from the top 5 at this stage, or are they? Nuno Espirito Santo, their boss, making the players better, just like Olaino too, who now trying to walk well with Hosni Guavon. Free kick for Nigeria, taken by Kelechi Iheanacho, and he's swinging across that one with his left foot. Iheanacho used to be with Leicester City in the Premier League, but these days plays for Sevilla in the Spanish La Liga. It's all that team that has Nigerians with them. Looks like many of these clubs, when they want to go for Nigerians, to go for more than one. Throwing for the Super Eagles. Kelechi Iheanacho from that far side lets the ball lie to his teammate. Olaino will be taking this. It is Benedict 1, Nigeria Super Eagles 0. There's one play money for you, www.oneplay.ng. You can use that to play or use the USSD code at 347*8803 hash. It's going to cost you only 500 naira to play for each entry of yours. But you have a chance to be one of a couple of lucky winners to win 40,000 naira each from us. Look to you in advance as you play. Play with as much as you can afford. Since so much of the overlapping runs from Olaino. Kelechi Iheanacho watching as Victor Osimhen was outmuscled by two defenders. They really are doing all they can, the cheaters of Benin, to stop the current African Footballer of the Year from scoring against them as he did. In previous qualifying fixtures. A 3-0 success for Nigeria over Benin Republic on the 7th of September. So Osimhen scored once and Lookman scored twice. So far, none of these players, who by the way are on the pitch tonight for the Super Eagles, have scored. That's why they trail by a goal to nothing. Over to UT, where we also try to bring you aboard as I get ready to have fun reading your lovely comments on that platform. You can drop them there. Also on Facebook too. Nigeria Info FM Lagos. Benin Republic with the possession from the left-hand side of attack. Now they are forced backwards to bring in that defensive lineup of theirs. It has the likes of Onru and Tijani. Possession lost to Nigeria Super Eagles. Victor Osimhen drifting wide to get the ball from that right side. He did not succeed. Benin get it back. Long ball by Gennaro Ross' team towards the right hand side of attack. They can catch the Super Eagles off guard. Brilliant security from the man Muni. Chips the ball into the penalty area of the Super Eagles. Couldn't find a teammate of his, and the presence of Stanley Nwabali steps up to save that one and restart play for Nigeria immediately. The pass was not sharp in the wall, that one from Alex Iwobi, I think, trying to find Ola Aina, but wasn't successful at that time of asking. Just watching again that idea from Momini, and he tried to catch the Nigerian defense off guard. Now they have a throwing taken very quickly by Oru. He's donning jersey number 3 for the Benin Republic team. Felt like he just returned the ball to Nigeria because Nwabali has it now. The goalkeeper for the Super Eagles brings in the captain William Troost-Ekong, man who was the best player in the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations that took place in Cote d'Ivoire earlier this year. He's shone for Nigeria in the stadium. He can do it again tonight, I can imagine. 38 minutes played. Long ball towards the right hand side of attack for the Super Eagles. Not really seen enough of the star boy himself, Ademola Lookman. Not just been scoring for his team Atalanta, but also assisting as well. Saw him help his side decimate the tabletop as Napoli not too long ago. He's had a glorious year all round. One of the best players for Nigeria in the Nations Cup earlier in the year. One of the best players for his team Atalanta. Eventually becoming the best player for them in that journey to winning the Europa League title during the middle of the year. At the start of this new season, he has been scoring for both club and country. By a mile, he is the number favourite to be named African Footballer of the Year in the coming weeks. Speak about the man, Ademola Lookman, and jersey number 7, and the camera just goes towards his direction. Vision mixed line, you can see him. So now we can also see Junior Laito. Austin Eguavon is not smiling. He knows that this could be an audition for him to show if he should have this job on a permanent basis or not. Throwing for Nigeria will be taken this one by Bruno Yemechi. Yemechi, quite a confident star at the age of 25, plays for Boa Vista. Scored once for his club this season. Calvin Bassey is not too happy because Sagin's like, referee, I don't do anything now. Why did they give them free kick? What's happened? Not too far away from half-time now. 5 minutes to the 45th minute mark. A bit of months of frustration for the Super Eagles because they are trailing At this stage, it's going to be 2-1 if Benin Republic were to win this, as they have already gotten the better of the Super Eagles. Also in Abidjan, in the World Cup qualifier. That one ended 2-1. To stay calm. Spreads it towards the direction of Calvin Bassey. Now they're coming forward now from the center, just around that center circle area. They drift towards the right hand side. Lino trying to find Kelechi Iheanacho. Reminder, the Super Eagles are playing from right to left. Sabi Green all over the screen, but right now not giving fun call for joyous scream. William Troost-Ekong switches flanks to the left. It's the man of Ademola Lookman, and he just was trying to dribble his way but made a mistake in the process and lost position. So under immense pressure, no doubt about it. Expectations are all ripe every time he has the ball. People believe he's a magician and should be able to do that every single time, but he's still human after all, or isn't he? They try now from the right, the Super Eagles. There's so much of a line now from that territory. Just trying to attract their Benin Republic counterparts to come out, because the team are defending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of their men are in the half Benin Republic. Man has the ball now. Chance for a cross from Onyemaechi! And just when the Super Eagles were about to celebrate with Victor Osimhen, it turned out it wasn't what it seems. Because he headed that one off target. Was a free header that for the current African Player of the Year. He was searching for the right corner of goalkeeper Danjuni's goalpost. The best chance you could argue in the last set of minutes for the Super Eagles in this to have gotten the leveler. But our opportunity has gone begging. Still Benin Republic 1, Nigeria 0. William Troost-Ekong has the ball again. He's been with the national team for all of these great years. Was there with Leon Balogun, what we love to call back then the Oyibo Wall. He's still standing strong as the captain of the team these days. Now it's Gabriel Osho with the ball. Goes forward to the man who's playing as a wing back in this, Olaino. Super Eagles have the ball back to William Troost-Ekong. Another long one from the Nigerian captain, trying to find Bruno Onyemaechi from that, but intercepted by the great job of Moon Mini. Player who comes back to help in defending for the Cheetahs. Throwing for Super Eagles. Calvin Bassey takes it very quickly. Onyemaechi will let it slide to the path of William Troost-Ekong, who goes to the right now to Osho. Osho's misplaced pass ensures that Benin Republic will have a throwing on the far side. That's the left hand side of defending for them. So still Benin Republic 1, Nigeria 0 after 43 minutes. More of your thoughts pouring in. Good evening, this is Temi Tokwe from Ikorodu. Already the Super Eagles will not give their best in tonight's match, as they will lose or win. They had already qualified due to okay, I'm sure that Libya you're talking about and not Uganda time around. Yeah, it was Rwanda who lost to Libya, not Uganda. Thank you for your thoughts though. Good evening, Femi and the gang. I just wish we can check the midfield 2-5 and let Lookman play ahead of Victor. Dakpo from Shongo has 44 minutes on the clock. Benin Republic 1, Nigeria 0. Feel free to keep your thoughts coming through via X at Nigeria Info M, and also using the WhatsApp portal as well as Facebook and YouTube. We're winning live. That's for Nigeria Info FM on YouTube, and the rest is history. Super Eagles try to unravel the mystery, a quest to get victory. They have the ball in their half. Osho, the third man in that three-man defensive block. William Troost-Ekong finds Calvin Bassey. Forward thinking by Bassey. Now it's Ademola Lookman with the ball from the left-hand side of attack. One man on him, a second one coming closer. Lookman decides to lay a pass to Alex Iwobi. Who ended in the conversation too. Now he's towards the right. Cross from a line, now headed out by Benin Republic. And across this time around from Onyemechi to no one in particular. Good thing is, from a Nigerian perspective, that Super Eagles still have the possession from the right this time around. Ekong coming forward for them. And they have lost the ball. Benin Republic can delay a bit because we have 2 minutes of added time before the end of the first 45. And we're into the first of those 2 minutes. There's an exciting time in this one. One Play money waiting for you. www.oneplay.ng as we have some play. You can use comfortably the USSD code *347 *880 *3#. It's going to cost you just 500 naira for each entry of yours to give you a chance to potentially be one of the several lucky winners to get 40,000 naira each from us tonight. Good luck to you in advance. Ball with Stanley Nwabali. He rolls it for Osho. And the Super Eagles thought deserved the free kick. The referee says yes, that should be their portion, or their portion, with no repercussion. Control by Victor Osimhen. Spread wide to that right hand side. Wilfred Ndidi has it around the center. Comes towards the left. Alex Iwobi gets it off him. Quick 1-2. Back with Alex Iwobi. Calvin Bassey. Ndidi to Iwobi. Bassey has it again. Through by Bassey to Ademola Lookman. Dennis Iwobi, who says he's fouled, but the referee says on. Good thing Ndidi regains possession for the Super Eagles. Spread it wide now towards the right hand side. Kalinacho falls. The referee says play on. Benin Republic clear the ball into the half of the Super Eagles, and Osho is forced to run back with alacrity. The good thing is he got back in time. And that will be the end of proceedings for the first half at the start. Felix Hufeboyi, the adopted home for tonight for the Cheetahs of Benin Republic, who have the advantage over the Super Eagles. The goal that came in the first 20 minutes of the game. It is a Nigerian side who have struggled to create clear-cut chances, perhaps the best towards the path of Victor Osimhen, whose header was off target. The hosts, though, have looked lively when they attack, especially from the right-hand side, and have given the Super Eagles so much to think about so far. Heading into the break, it is Benin Republic 1, Nigeria Super Eagles 0.
Super Eagles, check it, we are back again. See my boys, them tapping up pitch again. We don't come, we don't make them clear the way. West Africa, so now we they throw the blaze. Them been they underrate, but now we dominate. So now we they set the pace for them to emulate. So we they tap, we they score, and we they dribble. Them they fall, now we they shoot, we they push, we they show them. Them they fall, now we they. Walele, where you do? Walele, Babada, where you do? Walele, where you do? Walele, Babada, where you do? Walele, Obi Mikel, Captain, where you do? Walele, Iana Chokele, where you do? Walele, Ogeyonazi, Rockedo, where you do? Walele, Namedi Musa Speedy, where you do? Walele, Wilfredo, Ndidi, where you do? Walele, Oyo Igalo, where you do? Walele, Loose Boy Victor Moses, where you did? Walking on Alex Iwobi, where you did? Walele, where you do? Walele, my brother, where you do? Say walele, where you do? Walele, my brother, where you do?
All right, it is 99.3 Nigeria Info. It's a football frenzy show brought to you by Femi and the gang. Our focus is on the qualifying series for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Nigeria Super Eagles locking horns with their counterparts from Benin Republic. The start, Felix Hufeboyi, and it's the home side who have a 1-0 advantage at this moment. So this is where you're going to be asking questions Super Eagles, well, not day, man. What's popping? Still a second half to come, though, so there's a chance for them to rectify their mistakes and get themselves in the mood for success. We'll be picking your calls shortly and also reading more of your comments on social media as to what you think we can correct heading into the second half. Some quick information for you right now. Just get blended brandy and sphere on ready up with you this Ember month. You already know that Ember month pressure. If you want to stress you like that, but with Sket blended brandy and Sket cafe rum, you can have the right ginger just like an American ninja. If you love it smooth and strong, Sket blended brandy is there for you. And if you crave that unique coffee flavor and rich taste of alcohol, Sket Cafe Rum is yours to enjoy. Women like this one as well too. Whatever your mood, one thing is certain, the option to have you covered, Sket. You can also enjoy the Sket blended brandy or Sket Cafe Rum plain or alone or with friends, at home or at parties. The choice is all yours. Well, the satisfaction is always the same. Sket blended brandy and Sket Cafe Rum are not for pregnant women or persons under the age of 18. Do not drink and drive. Moreover, you have to drink responsibly. That one is a certainty and not a probability, isn't it? I'll be clicking my buttons to pick your call shortly, but just to mention you that, hey, that one play money is waiting for you. www.oneplay.ng, that's how you can play. Yeah, www.oneplay.ng or the USSD code *347*880 *3#. That's how you can jump on this one. It's going to cost you only 500 naira to play. But the reward waiting for you is 40,000 naira each for more than one winner. So good luck to you in advance. I'm hoping you're one of those lucky persons I'll be calling on the broadcast tonight. Let's go in for that quick break. When we return, start building up to the second half of proceedings and also thoughts and comments. Oh, I know. Yeah, Nigeria, we hear that anthem just before the start of the second half. As we try to give the Super Eagles the best of luck and put them in the best mood for the second half as they are battling to bounce back. This is Nigeria in Femi and the gang.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
One thing me and my friends will always do is engage in premium enjoyment. Once we grab our bottles of Guinness, whether with Nkwobi or grilled fish, life must be celebrated because the joy of seeing the little things.
Guinness, black shines bright.
Not to be sold to persons under the age of 18.
Agege, this one go hot past today bread. Ninja pepper, they come. Computer village, this one go hot past your gadgets. Ninja pepper, they come. Ikorodu, you find pepper. Ninja pepper, they come.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Easy to open, easy to squeeze, easy to scoop and easy to stir.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
My children are athletes. From the moment they wake up, they keep playing and learning. So, when I pack the new Milo NS snacks into their lunchbox, I'm giving them a delicious snack with the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and crunchy Niger-grown maize containing calcium, iron, and fiber.
Milo NS Snacks, snack of future champions to help your kids refuel and keep winning all day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! You don't ready to relax and enjoy? Make I introduce Teasers, your party when it reach time to relax and enjoy. Make you wake up your taste buds with every sip of Teasers. Whether you deal with friends after exercise, or be you just the chill. Teasers now your party with a better taste and rich goodness. Teasers day gidigba for your enjoyment. Grab Teasers today and enjoy good times. Make you drink responsibly. Teasers now for people who don't reach 18 years and above. Teasers, the fun, not the finish.
Any platform can help you save. But when it comes to investing, you need a partner that you can trust and is committed to helping you achieve your goals. A partner with a global footprint, diversified investment options, and great returns that help you grow. You need RiseVest. RiseVest is your partner for dollar investment like U.S. stocks, U.S. real estate, fixed income, and Naira Savings Vault. Invest with RiseVest to earn interest between 8 to 15% in dollars and up to 25% in Naira. Download the RiseVest app or visit www.risevest.com to start investing. Rise, investments that help you grow.
Hi, this is Nene from the Boat Safety Team. You can't see us, but we're right here with you on every boat ride. To your left is the ride insurance team. We insure your ride as soon as your trip starts. To your right is the road audio team. We keep a recording of your trip for 24 hours if you need it later. And behind you is the customer support team, ready to chat 24/7. We're Boat Safety Team, by your side on every ride.
Heads up, moms and families. 3 Crown evaporated milk tins now have a plain new lid. Don't worry, the lid temporary, but that treasure great taste remains the same. Embossed and plain lids are available in stores nationwide.
3 Crowns Milk. Healthy moms, happy families.
Ikeja, you go feel the heat. Naija Pepe come. Paromo, make we pass you the heat. Naija Pepe they come. Ikoyi, you can't outrun this heat. Naija Pepe they come.
One thing me and my friends will always do is engage in premium enjoyment. Once we grab our bottles of Guinness, whether with Nkwobi or grilled fish, life must be celebrated. Because the joy of life is in the little things.
Guinness, black shines brighter.
Not to be sold to persons under the age of 18.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Waiting they happen, waiting they share, we want no. Shane a winch, I been landing, no matter their plan, no, we go see they fly. Where you do? Where you do? I can't leave me go tell me where you do. Make you tell me where you dey. Aye Beni make you tell me where you dey. Tijani make you tell me where you dey. Ataribo make you tell me where you dey. Ayobo make you tell me where you dey. Papilo make you tell me where you dey. Erike Jofo make you tell me where you dey. Walele where you dey. Yeah oh, my brother where you dey. Say walele where you dey.
All right, that's the real question right now. Super Eagles stars, well, Nadir, for this live really. Shout out to Ostano Milado for that song. I know there's been the latest remix, really. I should be able that hopefully at the end of the show we win. That has the names of the current set of players. This song is one that will always make sense, even in 50 years' time. Ostano Milado, shout out to you for this fantastic jam. And yeah, I want to give out money courtesy of one player. I'll do that just before the restart of playing. So you can jump on it. I'll give out 40,000 naira to our first winner. There will be money full time to give out to more persons. So jump on this if you can right now. Star 347 star 880 star 3 hash. That's the USSD code you can use to play. Or use the website www.oneplay.ng. That's oneplay.ng. My name is Chuma Noli, representing Femi and the gang on these broadcasts as we bring to you live action from the race to qualify for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Something that the Super Eagles have already achieved, because with the 1-0 success for Libya against Rwanda earlier today, the Super Eagles were secured, and assured of a place in the AFCON. What that meant was the fact that with the victory for Libya over Rwanda, neither Libya nor Rwanda can catch up with Nigeria anymore in the group. Even if the Super Eagles were to lose their next 2 matches, this one and the one after, Libya and Rwanda cannot catch Nigeria anymore, and there are 2 slots per group for the teams that want to qualify for the Nations Cup. So with 10 points, Super Eagles are already assured of a place. But what they're going to be battling for now will be to ensure they top their group, because if they lose to Benin Republic tonight and they don't win their last game to Benin Republic, can usurp Nigeria and go first, which is why we need to ensure that we at least get a draw, just to be sure. If we get a draw tonight, it's certain that Super Eagles will be as good as being top of their group. That's it. All right. Yeah, phone lines. I'm going to that territory in a bit. I mentioned to you that before the restart of the action, the kickoff of the second half, we will play the official anthem for our great nation, Nigeria. Nigeria will hail the, which of course had little that bleep at the start, but certainly you're going to get that one so the players can. So that's going to motivate, give them the inspiration to go and win. Then we shall make that happen. So you can dial 0201-277-0993. That's 0201-277-0993. And for the ladies, 0201-465-7190. This is Football Frenzy with Femi and the gang. It is live on the nation's #1 station for news, talk, and sports, 99.3 Nigeria. Hi, how are you doing?
Good evening, Shuma.
Yes, good evening.
My name is Benga. I'm calling from Ogun State.
Nice to hear from you, Benga.
Wow, this is my first time calling on the show.
Amazing. I'm amazing. I'm so happy to hear from you.
So, Nigeria winning 2-1.
You think we'll come back and win 2-1?
Yes.
Okay.
We are winning this night.
They watch them now. We will see what's up. Thank you for your call.
Thank you for speaking to me. I'm really glad.
No, we're even happier that you're listening to Ron. Also decided to use your airtime to call us. Thank you so much.
Yes,
okay?
I'm one of your greatest fans ever.
If you're my fan, then I'm your ACO. Thank you for your call, man. Thank you for your call, okay? Hello, welcome.
Humanization.
No. This one I rebranded. I know good day stranded though.
At all. Good evening.
Good evening, welcome.
This is Adeshola calling from Lekki.
Fantastic stuff.
So for our players, I hope by God's grace we'll come back in the second half. Win. Yes. Not just come back, but we'll come back to win, Sha. Yeah.
100%.
100.
Adeshola, thank you, okay.
Bye.
Yeah, shortly we'll return to the action because the second half is about to kick off, and yeah, that will be the best time for me to play Nigeria Hill, the official national anthem for our great nation these days. I don't know, have you learned how to sing it yet? You who's listening to me right now, have you learned it fully? If I keep you in front of me and say let us have you sing it, can you sing it? Just asking though and joking around that, but again, it's serious business. The fact that every Nigerian should be able to get used to singing. It's new, I know it's still new, it's still taking time for a few people to get into the groove, because when we're in nursery and primary school and secondary school, we used to sing it every day in the assembly, so it was easy to learn it. But now we're older, you're like, can you start learning again? However, it's something that you can use to share the pride that you have for your country. You see how passionate these players in other climes, really, when they are singing the anthem, how passionate they are, because it connects you to your country. So it's important to learn how to sing that as well too. Yeah. Hello.
Chuma, good evening.
Good evening, oh.
My name is Robert.
Welcome, Robert.
You say these guys they don't qualify, right? Not in trouble now. Why did they run up? I think they had a loss now.
Abio.
Then I just keep them going.
Try network. Oh.
Hello, Chuma, you hear me?
I just try to hear you, yeah.
No, say the rain won't fall for. Rain not there for VI.
Rain fall here, and I make signal disappear for like 10 minutes from my screen.
Okay, so the shower small from my side. So that's how I want to sleep, but I just want to say if our guys lose,
yeah,
I bet you help me play mama for them.
Try. I copy.
Yeah?
I copy.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you so much for your call. Just to take your minds back to when Nigeria hosted Benin Republic in Uyo and won by 3-0. Perhaps that can inspire you to know that there's a possibility we can still get you from this fixture tonight. I know my guy Samuel Victor Akpan was on commentary duty alongside Adeze Michael for that fixture back then, and was a good one because we did not just win, we also kept a clean sheet and scored 3 goals in the process.
It's Semi Ajayi, hits it upfield. Fall nicely for Nigeria. He's onside. Here comes Ademola Lookman. He has a chance. Lookman goes for goal. Lookman scores for Nigeria. Well, that's the perfect time to get on the score sheet. And Nigeria, after 47 minutes of dominating and heaving pile of pressure, finally find the back of the net. And it was amazing. Beat for Tito's bounce of the ball into the path of Ademola Lookman, and he finished with aplomb, low beyond the goalkeeper. Nigeria 1, Benin Republic 0.
That's more like it there from Ademola Lookman.
So that was when the Super Eagles scored the first goal in that. They went on to score 2 more goals and got victory in that. Now the second half is about to kick off, and the craving from Nigerians around the country and in diaspora will be to see the Super Eagles score more than once in the second half to potentially win this game. And this can inspire them, or can't it, as we enjoy the national anthem of the great nation, Nigeria. The stars of the Super Eagles will be hoping that if they get victory tonight, Nigerians will have cause to hail them. As we hail Nigeria, the country, the most populous black nation on earth. Now they are up against a West African rival in Benin Republic and trailed by a goal to nothing. There's 45 minutes to try to be fortified and make the fans satisfied. Well, I made that promise. I was going to, give out 40k to our first one-play winner, but time went so quickly. So once he's full-time, I'll go in to give out 40k to 2 persons. All right? That's a promise. Once this game ends, I'll quickly just go on and then do that draw and give out 40k to 2 persons. It was important for me to have this anthem played just before the second half. I could have used that time really for that, but the anthem was very important. So we head back into the action. It's not Nigeria playing from left to right. Super Eagles with the all-green outfit as Moses Simon has come in to preach his sermon. So there has been a change. Arsenal Guavon trying to galvanize the performance of the Nigerian team here. Half-time, by the way, in the other fixture. Second half has commenced. Now Burkina Faso against Senegal. Still no goal scored in that Group L match. It's 0-0. For this one at the Stade Felix Houphouët-Boigny. The goal in the 16th minute from Mohamed Tijani. It's the difference between the two sides as Benin Republic lead Nigeria by a goal to nothing. 2 minutes into the second half we are. And there's a throwing for the Super Eagles from the right-hand side of defending, taken by Lionel. Now there's one that has come again. This time around it's the right-hand side of attack. I know with these overlapping runs, playing as a wing back for most of the game. Helping out in defense when the Cheetahs come forward, and helping Nigeria in attack when the Super Eagles make those moves. So remind you of the players who are on the pitch, the stars that want to align and help Nigeria define what exactly they're here for. So we have Gabriel Osho has been taken off for Moses Simon, and Rafael Onyedika has come on for Kelechi Iheanacho. Ravon hoping that will be a galvanizing factor to the performance of the Super Eagles here tonight. Throwing for the Nigerian side from the left-hand side of defending. We're taken very quickly by that man sporting jersey number 13, Bruno Yemechi. Now just about to have Benin Republic create something out of this. Wilfred Ndidi with a foul, stopping the run of Doku. It's not the exact spelling of the one that Manchester City have. This is D-O-K-O-U. It's different from the Belgian style for Manchester City. Free kick for Benin Republic though, from the right hand side, and it's not a bad place really. This is from just about 30 yards out or so. Will be an indirect one though, even as I see Mumini coming on. There's also the presence of Tijani and Junior Lighton. These three players for Benin Republic are speaking to themselves as to who want to take this free kick now. Ugo can't take him now. They took his shot. There'll be a shot now straight to the goalpost, and looks like something they have practiced in training sessions in the past. All three players were involved. The final attempt coming off the boots of Tijani. So there was the pass between Junior Lighton and Mumuni. Then they laid it for Tijani, who's a powerful left foot. Blasted the ball way over the goalpost of Stanley Nwabali. Possession though remains with Benin Republic. Nwabali could be tested here. And the Super Eagles desperate in defending. William Trustekong coming on board at the right time. Man, this was it. And the man just kicked. Hassani, he really should have hit targets with that shot. It's crazy how he wasted the opportunity for Benin Republic. Lionel though restarts proceedings for Nigeria. Calvin Bassey has the ball, just facing that left side. And there will be Wilfred Ndidi. Behind him is William Trustekong. By his side is a man who's been keen to come in to help Osho, who's been taken off now. Onyedika. Benin Republic. The team on yellow, ready to say hello. Here they come again from the center. Every time they try to come forward, the Super Eagles are desperate to defend as much as they can. I think it is the best time for me to search for my remotes to have to change what I'm looking at here, because seems to be another glitch around this very channel. Not too sure why David decided to put this for me. Yeah, just to give myself the options. Well, the best description of what's taking place at the Stade Felix Houphouët-Boigny. Nigeria and Benin Republic at the moment holding hands, singing Kumbaya, Kumbaya, we're going together to Morocco 2025. It's not going to be a case of who finishes first and who finishes second. Traditionally, the Super Eagles, based on their size, their footballing prowess and their history and records, will want to top the group to have a chance for seeding in the competition next year. Watch out for this man, Mounier, Steve. He is in his 30s these days, but certainly still is a very important player in the Benin Republic setup. The ball is back to the goalkeeper, Danjinu. Spreads it towards that right-hand side. Mumini, that's his territory. Long ball into the heart of Nigerian territory in court. Using that one like twice in 60 seconds or less. Nwabali has it to Calvin Bassey. Calvin would love to bring in Onyemaechi into the conversation. Now it is with the captain, William Trustekong. He returns it to Calvin Bassey, the Fulham player. Going to the 53rd minute of the game. Still Benin Republic 1, Nigeria 0. I'll go back to your comments on Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp and X. Keep them pouring in if you can. And Trustekong really marshalling this defense. Takes the ball to his goalkeeper, Stanley Nwabali, who's out of his penalty area. The Super Eagles are just trying to attract the cheetahs to themselves so they can find spaces to locate the likes of Ademola Lookman and also the big man himself, the star for Galatasaray, Victor Osimhen. Osimhen is the man Iwobi was trying to find, but he wasn't successful. Osimhen, though, regains possession for Nigeria and then loses it. It's tugging and everything around that. Lovely through ball by Victor Osimhen to Ademola Lookman from the left-hand side. I think he was offside. He was. So the assistant referee has his flag up. So there'll be an opportunity for Benin Republic to clear their lines with a free kick here. Just to squeeze in a few of your thoughts via social media. We love you when you speak to us. Some comments are getting me laughing here. This one says, I'm not going to go to the funny ones, so let's just leave it at that. Let's not look for trouble on radio tonight. Chima, good evening. My name is Suleiman Alaro from Freeman, Lagos Island. Eagles are going to draw this match by 2 goals to 2. So I believe it's going to be a 2-2 draw. I had to read it word for word as you sent it to me. Good evening, Mr. Chuma. This is a KG match, but I think the manager shouldn't have started by adding new faces. Maybe start them at the final fixture in Nigeria. Well, I hope Nigeria can get at least a point, but I'll be happier if we get 3 points from them. One love. Olisa Chukuma from Okwafo has this one. Thank you, Olisa Chukuma. I know you're not the one that used to be in Femi and the Gang, though. A fantastic Olisa Chukuma who is doing some great stuff on television these days. It's impressive. You share the same name with him. That's nice. Well done. Nwabali comes under a bit of pressure from Steve Munier, but finds his captain William Trustek on quick clearance for Nigeria into the heart of the territory for these guys who try to head the ball back to Danjinu, Benin Republic. Lookman putting a bit of pressure on him. The goalkeeper is out of his penalty area and he struggles, but eventually saves the ball as he returns back to that penalty area of his. Danjinu. A bit of misunderstanding, back header, back pass to Danjinu, who was far away, and then Lookman just went in between to try and cause a bit of confusion there. Somehow they got their composure to avoid exposure, and the opportunity for Nigeria has come to a closure. Gernot Rohr not keen to make any changes yet. They have a throwing, Benin Republic. It's going to be taken by the man Oru with jersey number 3. Oru, one of those players for this side who is quite a young star, just 21 years of age, plays for a team called Hatta. Not the most popular teams in the world, or is it? But he's a young star who's going to grow into many more caps for his country, I can imagine. We just saw Benin Republic with another chance here. Well, it was off target, and honestly, this should have been a goal for them to make it 2. Somehow, Junior Lighton missed it. Super Eagles are on the edge in this. They really have to be meticulous. Now there's Ola Aina with the ball for Nigeria, and not too sure what he wanted to do there, whether he wanted to cross or square the ball through, but has lost the possession. Here they come now, the West Africans, the Cheetahs as they are called, the team on yellow. The man runs into traffic. It's really some audacious run. I think that may have been Almeida. So Nigeria getting the ball back to Alex Iwobi. Drifts towards the center, sent it to that right-hand side. Lookman is the one who's going for it. Ball cleared out for a throwing for the Super Eagles. The Atalanta star has it. I think he may have to leave the ball to his teammate Ola Aina. Yes, Ola gets it now. Will be the one with the throwing. Taken quickly by the man of jersey number 2 for the Super Eagles. Plays for Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. In England, that is. Change of flanks from left, from right to left, I should say. Where you have Moses Simon, who came on to take the place of Iheanacho. And Lookman has had to go towards the right side of attack for Nigeria, and then we're now seeing Moses Simon attack from that left. These days of inverted wingers, you want the players who are right-sided to attack from the left so they can get themselves into the center and take a shot. You want the left-sided and left-footed players to attack from the right, just like Salah and Bukayo Saka, so they can drift into the center and take a shot and try to score instead of thinking of crossing the ball. So how much football has changed over the years. Free kick for Benin Republic as Calvin Bassey just helps his man. It's nice to see that there's still some level of camaraderie on the pitch from the two teams. Calvin Bassey just getting Munier back on his feet. Now is William Troost take the ball for Nigeria. This pass saw Ademola Lookman being stifled off the possession. It's the Cheetahs, and motivated by former Super Eagles manager. Well, in life, many times we've seen this thing happen. You don't want to face your ex in football many times. Bayern Munich were decimated by Barcelona in the Champions League. Bayern were having to face their ex in Hansi Flick. He was the one who won the Champions League title with the German team several years back, and this time around he led the Spanish team to beat the German team. Gernot Rohr on the list of greatest Super Eagles managers. I'm sure he will somehow make it the top 10. Yeah, if nothing, qualifying for the World Cup and taking Nigeria to their competition in Russia in 2018, as well as leading the Super Eagles to get bronze in the 2019 AFCON. Will read to his advantage. This time around, though, he's the boss of the Cheetahs of Benin Republic, as Stanley Nwabali comes out of his penalty area to control the ball for the Super Eagles. There's a Calvin Bassey there to support him. Ball now with William Troost Ekong. Through ball in the air by Ekong to find Olai, not towards that right, and I know couldn't get to it in time. Throwing Nigeria will get though. Alex Iwobi runs to get that ball. It is from the right hand side of attack. That's the near side. Reminder again, the Super Eagles are playing from left to your right, just so you can have a mental picture if you're not watching this on television. Alex Iwobi to William Ekong. Calvin Bassey. Switch off flank again from right to left for the Super Eagles. Moses Simon, Daddy, as several people love to call him. Nigeria's outstanding player in the group stage of the 2021 Nations Cup, before the Super Eagles got dumped out in the round of 16 by Tunisia. A line or quick one to Alex Iwobi. He's not offside, he is on. Iwobi squares the ball through to Ademola Lookman in the penalty area. Benin Republic back to Alex Iwobi. Can he take a shot? Not that much space. Who will not take the test? That was close, but no cigar. Broyemechi helping Nigeria pull the trigger, but he could not get a reward that was bigger. Best chance for the Super Eagles to score in the second half. But after 61 minutes, they still trail by a goal to nothing against the Cheetahs of Benin Republic. And even the Holy Book says, knock and the door shall be opened for you. That may just be a sign for the Super Eagles. Keep knocking. Just maybe they could get that level line a bit. Offside against Victor Osimhen. Free kick for Benin Republic. It's nice to see that fans in their hundreds turned up to support Benin Republic in Côte d'Ivoire. Their adopted home, so did not have any of their facilities approved by CAF. For this, it's not like CAF have anything against them. It's the fact that standards have to be met. The Confederation of African Football have certain standards that each nation has to meet. They're playing tough, quality of the stadium. It is around that one. It's not just Benin Republic. Many African nations are playing home away from home in this qualifying series. Stanley Nwabali goes to that left hand side. There was a waiting Calvin Bassey. Long ball trying to find Moses Daddy Simon. Man who plays in the French Ligue 1 holds onto the ball. Is it a throwing for Nigeria? I'm going to confirm that shortly, but we have a player for Benin Republic down at Mumini. Okay, it's apparently the ball for them, so they have the ball, the Cheetahs. It's a throwing for them. And the 65th taken into Nigerian territory. Nigeria's half of the pitch. It's only like half. Troost Ekong moving forward, back to Ekong again because it was rebuffed by the Cheetahs. Another run. Bruno Yemechi really helping out with Moses Daddy Simon from that left hand side of attack. They're seeing a bit more ball in the last few minutes, the Super Eagles. Now he's with Olaino from the right. Cross off with the Nottingham Forest player. It follows the path of Victor Osimhen, who I'm sure was in between the thought of controlling or taking a shot on goal. Or courtesy of that tiny moment of indecision. The ball goes straight into the arms of goalkeeper Dan Gino. It was quite high for Victor. It was tough to take that one as a shot at the first time of asking. So watching this game right now, I'm sure you'll love to cut him some slack. It was no fault of his. It was just that the cross had a bit more pace and height to it. That should have been the case for the Galatasaray star. And he will be sent the ball to that left-hand side for Nigeria. The decision for a 1-2 wasn't a good one, because Victor Osimhen is telling the guy, Alpha, now if I don't cross this ball, I did, and I cross this ball now. Why you won't pass on to? He will be again now. I'll be passing some money to you, courtesy of one player, as we progress with this one. www.oneplay.ng. That's the USSD code. It's very easy to decode. Or www.oneplay.ng, the website. The USSD code, pardon me. Football has taken my head off for a bit. It's *347 *880 *3 hash. *347 *880 *3 hash. As the Super Eagles come forward again, it's going to cost you only 500 naira to play. At full time, I'll give out 40k to 2 winners. Should have done one of those at halftime, but eventually I realized I did not have time that much. Clearance by the Cheetahs into the half of the Super Eagles. They have 5 more minutes of regulation time to try and get the leveler. Naturally, there's going to be added time, of course. Ball back to Nwabali. It's coming out so much like a sweeper keeper out of that penalty area of his. His pass to Trust Ekong. Long ball by Ekong. Felt like he was just returning the ball to goalkeeper Danjino of Benin Republic. More of your thoughts on social media. There's YouTube. There's Facebook. There's X. And there's WhatsApp. Always a pleasure having to read out these great comments of yours. Yeah. Salari saying he's been able to spot Dunodi Okunta at the stadium. A colleague who's doing done a great job following Nigerian football, Dunodi. Certainly doing great on Channels Television as well too. So it looks like you have seen him on your screen. I didn't really see that part, but it's good. I'll be watching out now for the next time the camera goes to the crowd. Good evening, enjoying your commentary. Wishing Nigeria the best of luck. From Zakizam from Gowon Estate. Thank you, Zakizam, for that. Alex from Lasu. No cause trouble for radio this night. Thank you. Okay. Good evening, Nigeria Info. This is another one from Israel from Ikorodu. Says, good evening, Nigeria Info. Super Eagles are going to drown this game. You want to type draw or drown? Which one? I'll take it that you thought or you wanted to type are going to draw this game. I'll take it as that. If you thought otherwise, you can let me know, though. You can correct the message and send it again, okay? Good evening, Femi and the gang. Taiwo Ajiboye from Mushin. Come on, Niger! Come on, Niger! He says. Demola Lukman, they're not allowing our star boy to shine. Not yet tonight. But again, the thing about great players is they need just one moment of magic. If they find out that the rival is lethargic, they'll give them a punishment that will make them have a feeling of something that's tragic. Yeah, I can rhyme now because there's no action. There's some pause in players. Austin Eguavon watches his, looks at his watch. He wants to see how much more time the Super Eagles have. While the player Cheetahs is being attended to by the medical team. That's the man who's worked hard in this game, Junior Lighton. 22 years of age. Is for Grenoble Foot, 38. Scored 1 goal for his team in 7 appearances this season. The dejected faces of Super Eagles players on the bench, wondering why is Genoro always doing this thing to us. We know that he knows us, but we are supposed to know him as well now. Gavon now speaking to Calvin Bassey before we have the restart of play. Football at its finest, maybe not for Nigerian fans who would have wanted the goals to lead at this moment. Free kick for the Supers, taken by Lukman. It's not the best in the world, so it was stopped at the first hurdle by the ball out now for what I think should be potentially, let's see, a corner kick for Nigeria. Or would it? No, it's a goal kick. Took my eyes off the TV screen for a bit and just was trying to sift through some of your comments on social media. So it's a goal kick. Goalkeeper Danjinu set to take it for Benin Republic, and it looks like Gavon will be making another change because we've seen a player for the Super Eagles just lacing his boots. He was bent over, so I couldn't see his jersey number. I'm sure we'll find out in the coming minutes. As Ekong heads the ball back to his goalkeeper, Stanley Nwabali. Plays for Chippa United in South Africa, but is in no way actually cheaper than any other goalkeeper on the African continent. A star for Chippa United. You can argue that he was the second best goalkeeper in the Africa Cup of Nations earlier this year, behind Ronwan Williams of South Africa, who got the Golden Glove Award as the goalkeeper of the tournament. Kept one clean sheet more than Stanley Nwabali. Free kick take Republic into the Super Eagles side of the pitch. But Nigeria regained play, albeit momentarily, as Alex Iwobi has had the ball taken off him. Imam Daria, I can see your comments on YouTube. I'll speak about that shortly. This is Benin Republic though trying to weave their magic from the left-hand side of play. And Nwabali is screaming out his defense. Wait till now they do now. Wait till now they do. Indeed, because the Lion was beaten, he was outpaced. That's certainly something that doesn't give Nwabali that much cause to be excited. Watching his defense being decimated like this by the cheaters. Imabong Daria, nice to hear from you. Says so happy to be hearing, also watching you, the Rhymes Master. I hope the Super Eagles can come back and also win. Yeah, they still have a bit of time to make that happen. Victor Boniface comes on for Alex Iwobi. He has a great record for his club, Bayer Leverkusen, but he's still yet to score a goal for Nigeria Super Eagles. This could be that chance for him. Man who won the Bundesliga title of the DFB Pokal Cup with Leverkusen last season as they got to the Europa League final and lost to Lukman Atalanta. I'm sure if he scores tonight, he will have cause to dance Atalanta, and he will once and for all kill that banter. It's a guy who's very lively on X. He may go there and give some free gifts like Santa. But first off, he has to score if all of these rhymes have to come to you past from his POV. Had his first touch, Victor Boniface. The Super Eagles have the best attackers in African football right now based on their form at top level. Can they accentuate that quality for the national team tonight? Victor Osimhen scoring goals aplenty for Galatasaray. Lukman netting for Atalanta. Boniface shining for Bayer Leverkusen. Now they are all on the pitch for the Super Eagles against Benin Republic. They have 18 more minutes of regulation time to get something out of this. Throwing for Nigeria, taken by Olaino. Now he's back to his captain, William Troost-Ekong. Calvin Bassey with a shaky touch, but still regains play. Plays for Fulham, trying to ensure Nigeria doesn't suffer full ham in this game. Ibrahim Suleiman, thank you for your comments too on YouTube. Says, I don't think the Super Eagles can come back the way they are playing. I wish the Super Eagles the best though. Chidima Dixon says, these guys are not ready to play. Oh wow. You guys are getting Chidima unhappy. Plix to Bygos. Plix starts scoring, and they came really close this time around with Victor Osimhen. Hard work from that left-hand side of play. Moses Simon, his cross had Osimhen connect with his head, but went just over the goalpost of goalkeeper Danjunu, who himself now, I don't know if it's a case of time wastage, but he's down. The goalkeeper for the Cheetahs of Benin Republic. think he needs the aid of the medical team. He's holding on to his back, just around his waist region. Gennaro Roy is now set to make a change in this. The medical team for the Cheetahs have come on board to ensure that Danjino has a bit of relief as we delve into the player coming off. De Almeida is going to be off, and coming in to take his place is Alejo, and the referee is telling De Almeida, come out from this side. The guy's like, no, I want to do here. The referee's like, you're wasting too much time, leave this pitch. And felt for a second that the referee wanted to show him a yellow card for arguing with him, but I think he's changed his mind. So Almeida can now walk out, buy as much time as he can. Yeah, it's that time for them, really. It's going to be a big win for them. Like I said, this will confirm Benin Republic have qualified for the Nations Cup next year if they can hold on to this advantage or even better it against Nigeria tonight. So a reward for them for their hard work will be qualification for AFCON 2025 if they win this game, which is what they are doing at the moment. Gennaro Roy feels like everywhere he goes to in Africa, at least since after he coached Nigeria, it looks like he's a man trying to prove that as far as I'm your coach in Africa, I will qualify you for AFCON. I did it with the Super Eagles. I'm about to do it with Benin Republic. Not too sure which country he'll go to after now. Okay, the referee now shows a yellow card, I think, to here goalkeeper Danjino of Benin Republic. Not too certain he's not for time wastage, because the guy will be arguing, referee, an injury I get now, my waist been pain me. Yeah, he gets a yellow card officially. The goalkeeper for Benin Republic. 76 minutes it is now. The start, Felix Humfe-Boyi. Benin Republic 1, Nigeria 0. Let's quickly run over to what Senegal are doing in their fixture. Still no goal to report to you. Burkina Faso 0, Senegal 0 after 78 minutes. And what we see happen, our goals look on today, this night. Or is it, please? In the UEFA Nations League in League C, Group 4, it is North Macedonia 0, Latvia 0, half-time in that one. And for League B, Group 3, Norway beat a leading Slovenia by 2-1. Norway, the country of Erling Haaland, the Man City star, has scored their second goal in that one. And Benjamin Sesko, who you know, right? He's been shining in European football these days too. He made it 1-1 for Slovenia before Haaland scored in the 45th minute to ensure that the Norwegian team go into the halftime break with the advantage in that. France 0, Israel 0 after 45 minutes, and Belgium are trailing 0-1 against Italy. Sandro Tonali scoring the only goal of the match so far. It's halftime in that. In fact, yeah, it is halftime in that as well. So it's been 2 yellow cards in that game. Timothy Castagne and Alexandro Bastoni getting a yellow card apiece for both Belgium and Italy respectively. England are in action against Greece. The Three Lions with a goal from Oli Watkins of Aston Villa lead by 1-0 against Greece. It is a League B game for them because it got relegated last season in the Nations League. It's an English team who are having to play without many of their players. As many as 8 players withdrew from the squad. Thomas Tuchel tries to silence every doubting Thomas in his quest to lead England to win major silverware for the first time in 6 decades or so. You have to go back to the 1960s when they won the World Cup, but yeah, there's no major competition to battle for this year again after they got knocked out, lost again in the final of the European Championships Euro 2024 several months back. Spain winning that one. William Troost-Ekong to a line, no misplaced pass unfortunately. Benin Republic will try to clear their lines from the left-hand side of defending. They've been quite astute, not really giving the Super Eagles the breathing space to create magic. So the referee calls for an infringement against the Nigerian side. The player who came on several minutes back, Onyedika, is guilty of a foul. So free kick for Benin Republic, not too far away from the penalty area. This man has worked hard for them today. Tijani, he will take the free kick. Decides to pass the ball back to his goalkeeper Danjino. Danjino goes towards that right-hand side where there has been Mumini, one of those standout hard-working players for the Cheetahs tonight. Ball out for it, throwing for the Super Eagles, taken quickly by Calvin Bassey to goalkeeper Wabali to William Trustekong. Time is running out for the Super Eagles. Long ball to no one in particular. Not too sure what Ekong was doing there, because Olaino was in the Super Eagles half of the pitch. Just felt like Ekong ran out of ideas at that time. For video game players, those who are good on, I'm going to go back to those days of PS2 when I was really, really into playing games. You love to call that up through. Yeah, that's what Ekong was trying to do, but wasn't successful then. Throwing taken by Benin Republic. Back to the Nigerian captain, Ekong. Now it's Calvin Bassey's turn. Wilfred Ndidi. The Leicester City man. Calvin Bassey again around that centre circle area. Has options by his left or right. Will go to the left. As Simon is waiting to preach his sermon. Crossed by Moses Simon into the penalty area. Benin Republic cleared out by the Cheetahs. Yedika to the star line. I know now to Ademola Lookman. The right hand side of play. Lookman will return towards the centre. And he locates William Trustekong. Ndidi now. They've switched flanks back to the left. Where there's Moses Simon. Pace and alacrity. He will cross again. Moses Simon! Victor Osimhen! A superstar for Galatasaray! Shines like a star in the galaxy! And the Super Eagles can stand as a nation that are gallant. May not have been one of those nights where he has shown multiple times, but when you have a big name, he needs just one moment to silence every comment. Now the Super Eagles can smell a bit of torment towards the direction of Benin Republic. Osimhen with the header. Benin Republic won, Nigeria won, and the Super Eagles are back in this. Had to take Moses Simon to do his thing from that left-hand side. And the present African Footballer of the Year goes to thank Simon, and they say, come on, we don't do it, man. There's still time to go for the win if possible. Gernot Rohr responds immediately by making a change. He brings on Huntunji. There will also be a change for Osine Guavon. Bright Osai Samuel. It's about to come on for Ola Aino. Over the years, the Super Eagles have achieved successes through wing play. The 1994 generation that won the Nations Cup and qualified for the World Cup for the very first time. They had great wingers. Emmanuel Amonike, Victor Ikpeba, and so on and so forth. Over the years, it's gone on across generations. Now it's Moses Simon. Came off the bench and has been a galvanizing factor to Nigeria's performance tonight. As things stand, the Super Eagles will go on 11 points, and this will assure them of topping this group no matter what happens in their last qualifying fixture against Rwanda next week. Because on 7 points, Benin Republic will no longer be able to catch Nigeria if the game were to end this way. So this will be a scoreline to cement their place as the group winners from Group D in this race for the 2025 Nations Cup. Let me go back to your comments. How are you feeling as an Okonge equalizer now? Are you excited? Good evening, wonderful people. Can Nigeria at least get a draw? Stanley from Oshodi sent this by 9:39. They've responded to you now, man. They have gotten that draw. It's not over yet, but they have ensured that it's 1-1 as things stand. While the Super Eagles are pushing to win this, you should be pushing to have a chance to win 40,000 naira each for 2 persons. Courtesy of OnePay, www.onepay.ng. The website you can use to play. Star 347, star 880, star 3 hash. At full time, I'll go to the OnePlay portal to draw out 2 winners, and I'll be speaking to those persons live on radio like we do every other time. So this is the best time for you to give yourself a chance. If you've played already, stick around and see if you win. If you haven't played yet, you could jump on it, because hey, there are options to R&A. 2 winners to emerge tonight, 40,000 naira each. It's going to cost you only 500 naira to play at least once. Star Star 347 star 880 star 3 hash. You can use that or use the website www.oneplay.ng. Corner kick for Benin Republic in the 84th minute of this. This guy who's done really well for them tonight, Junior Laito, he will be taking it. It is an in-swinger from the left-hand side of attack with his right foot. Nwabali comes out to punch the ball. Benin Republic does still have possession from the right-hand side this time around. They'll love to cross again to that penalty area of the Super Eagles. Great defensive job though done by the Nigerian contingent. It's Calvin Bassi who's telling the referee how far are you take the free kick now. Apparently there's I think an infringement from the Fulham player. So Benin Republic will have a chance to ask a few more questions of this Super Eagles defense. Yeah, I can watch the replay again now. Yeah, and the assistant referee said, hey, you pushed the guy. So it's a free kick for Benin Republic. So it's a free kick in a territory that feels like a corner kick. It is from the right-hand side of attack for Benin Republic. Yes, just away from that corner flag. So it feels like a corner kick, this one. If they can score like Arsenal, then this could be a glorious chance for them with this set piece. Junior Lighton will be taking it again with his right foot as an out-swing out across this. Junior does it, and it's a header by the Super Eagles, so they will have a corner kick now. Everybody back to defend for the Nigerian side, including Victor Boniface. Junior Lighton will be taking this corner kick. Ball launched into the penalty area of the Super Eagles, rebuffed immediately by Wilfred Ndidi. Returned again by the Beninois side, and Stanley Nwabali gets the ball and wants to restart play almost immediately. Just watching that attempt on goal from the Cheetahs. Nigeria Super Eagles with Ndidi trying to get stability towards the end of this. Nearer and nearer draws the time that shall surely be. And the center referee will signal the end of proceedings, but still enough time for these two sides to try and go for the winner. Is it going to be the Cheetahs of Benin Republic or the Super Eagles of Nigeria as the twist and turn from that right-hand side of play, the Cheetahs? The assistant referee has his flag against them. The man who was guilty of the foul is a man who was introduced some minutes ago in Huntunji. He pushed Wilfred Ndidi, and it's a free kick for Nigeria, just close to the byline. So the Super Eagles take it short. Decide to pass the ball around. Calvin Bassi spread it to William Trustekong. Now it's the turn. The man who came in, took the place of Olaino. Comes in hoping to do something here. Brighton Saeed Samuel. But the Super Eagles were running out of ideas there. That one, Victor Boniface. He'll get a corner kick though. Good thing for him. Final touch of the ball coming off the boot of Uru. Yeah. Boniface at least put him under a bit of pressure, and Nigeria gets that corner kick. Ademola Lookman will be taking the corner kick from the right hand side of attack with his right foot. That means he's going to be an outswinger. Calvin Bassi, Victor Osimhen. These are players who are in that penalty area alongside Victor Boniface. Osimhen has scored once already. Can he score twice? As things stand, he is joint second all-time top scorer for the Super Eagles with a great Segun Odigbami on 23 goals in their respective rights. The only player ahead of Victor Osimhen on the list of all-time goal scorers for the Super Eagles is the great Rashidi Yekini, who scored 37 times for the Nigerian national team. So there's still 14 more goals for Osimhen to score to catch him. Victor is only 25, so there's still time for him to achieve that feat. Player for Benin Republic is on the top. Yes, the man, what's on jersey number 19 or something like that? Yeah, Doku. enough time for Gennaro Raw to speak to his boys. Osimhen, though, is having a conversation right now with Tijani. He covers his mouth while speaking to them, so we cannot read his lips. Goal kick for Benin Republic, taken by their goalkeeper, Danjino. Steve Mounier has been kept quiet in this game. He's not really troubled Nwabali, despite being the man with just number 9 for them. It's now going to be 2 wins and 1 draw for Benin Republic if this game ends like this. For Nigeria, it's going to be 3 wins and 2 draws. William Troost-Ekong. As they wind down the clock, we're 20 seconds away from the 90th minute. More of your thoughts and comments pouring in on social media. Good evening, Femi and the gang. You're doing a great job. Good one to you. This game is going to end in favor of Nigeria. Israel has this one from Ikorodu. Victor Osimhen has done it again. He has a way of scoring Benin Republic. Does this mean that Benin Republic will have to battle in their final fixture if it ends this way? One more goal, please, Nigeria. One love. Olisa from Okwafo. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's what it means for Benin Republic. They're going to be up against Libya in their final game in the group. And on 7 points, they will be hoping Nigeria beats Rwanda. If the Super Eagles beat Rwanda, even if Benin Republic were to lose against Libya, courtesy of their goal difference being 0 now, they'll have to lose by at least 4 goals or so against Libya, because Libya have a -4 goal difference with 4 points. Benin Republic have
more conversation.
7 points. And we'll go in for that commercial break at full time. For now, though, let me let you know that there has been a change again. Ademola Lookman is off. He scored twice against Benin Republic in Uyo, but tonight he hasn't netted. As Franco Onyeka, the tank, as they love to call him, has come on. So the only man who scored home and away against Benin Republic this year is Victor Osimhen. Feels like in life, if you have Osimhen, you will always be a victor. The moment, though, the Super Eagles are not going for victory because it's a draw as things stand. 4 minutes of added time we'll have. We're into the second of the 4. Throwing taken by Benin Republic from the right-hand side of attack. Super Eagles get it and move forward with Victor Boniface. And he saw the goalkeeper off his line. He was trying to try something audacious, but hey, it was a wayward attempt eventually. And Danjino restarts play, bringing on board Tijani. They have the ball around the left-hand side of defending. Oru, his goalkeeper again, Danjino with it. So Benin Republic will still have their destiny in their hands if the game ends like this. All they'll need to do is draw against Libya and hope that Nigeria beats Rwanda, or beat Libya and qualify automatically. Good thing for them is the Super Eagles have already helped them to break the ice, so they're not going to be mistreated when they are traveling to Libya for their away game. I just had to go there, pardon me. If you're Libyan listening to the broadcast right now, massive respect to you and your nation. I just hope that as human beings we make mistakes, but we hope that we never repeat those mistakes. That's the difference between being a changed person or otherwise. Throwing for Benin Republic from the right hand side of attack, this one. In fact, it's a corner kick. Junior Lighton will take it from the right. An out winger of the cross from Junior. Found a teammate of his whose connection was not the best in the world. Cleared out or kicked out. Turned out to become a goal kick for the Super Eagles. It was Roche with that one. Just to quickly take you across grounds again in the UEFA Nations League. 15 minutes of play. Belgium 0, Italy 1. France 0, Israel 0. England still have a 1-0 advantage against Greece. Oli Watkins, it's the man with that goal. I feel like saying that match has seen a goal, and it's only Watkins who scored. Oli Watkins. The referee turns the ball to Stanley Nwabali to restart play. Counting down seconds now to the end of this fixture. One play money also waiting for you. www.oneplay.ng or star 347 star 880 star 3 hash. 40,000 naira each to 2 winners. Have you played yet? Sometimes for football, now 9 minute goals they win match for Euro. This 9-minute play could be that one that wins for you tonight. Good luck to you in advance. It's going to cost you only 500 naira for each entry of yours. I'll be giving out the money at full time. Super Eagles trying to come forward here. The referee ends it. At the start, Felix Humfe-Boye. There is no victor, no victim, no eviction. The two sides have had to share the spoils. Benin Republic opening scoring in the 16th minute of the game. Now the Super Eagles kept asking questions until they got an answer. And Victor Osimhen showed he is a fantastic dancer. His header enough to give Nigeria the leveler after some fantastic cross from Moses Simon. And the Super Eagles have been assured of one thing 100%. They will top Group D after this draw on 11 points, 4 ahead of Benin Republic, who are second, with just one more round of matches to go. Full time in Abidjan. It is Benin Republic 1, Nigeria 1.
Super Eagles, check it, we are back again. See my boys, them tapping on the pitch again. We don't come, we don't run, make them clear the way. West Africa, so now we they throw the blaze.
Every sip is a celebration of taste.
Lagos, get ready for a powerful year-end edition of The Round the Table. This is where
Agege, this one go hot past today bread. Naija pepper dey come. Computer Village, this one go hot past your gadget. Naija pepper dey come. Ikorodu, you dey find pepper. Naija pepper dey come.
One thing me and my friends will always do is engage in premium enjoyment. Once we grab our bottles of Guinness, whether with Nkwobi or grilled fish, life must be celebrated because the joy of life is in the little things.
Guinness Black
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's